so good to see you. Yeah.
She's amazing, isn't she?
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah, I got bangs today. So I styled my hair a little bit different.
Very cool. I just wanted to tell you how happy I am that you're a part of our club. I mean, this is great.
I'm so happy. It was like full circle moment. You know, like working here and then now I'm coming over and it's so
Love it.
Talking to the next chairman.
I was paying attention.
Being the former chair is a wonderful thing.
That's the
Do
best.
you ever lose it like president?
get all
You're
the
always
glory
the
of it.
president.
Yeah.
It's the best job ever to be the farmer. Former chair, former president. So, you sponsor the oldest paper of Rotary?
Okay. Okay. Service projects and action.
Hoot Gibson here again with the Rotary News. You know that we have service projects. We got projects for the tall, the small, the medium, the large. We got projects for everybody. All the service projects is what makes Rotary happen for the community. So please come out, sponsor our projects, get involved, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the Rotary meeting.
Yay! Okay, perfect. That's great. That's great.
Just making up bullshit.
Yeah, and then we can stitch it all together.
Yeah, I know you will.
See, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
I think that's good for now.
That's good?
Those are all the ideas that I have right
All
now.
right.
Job.
And I'll get.
Good job.
Oh, yeah,
Good job. Okay. All right. Would you need me to go grab anyone, or you're good? I can go just grab anyone.
We should grab.
Maybe Elena.
Yeah, she'd be a good one. She'd be a good one. I know. Hi.
Welcome everybody to Rotary. Please don't forget, come and get some
Come to your
raffle tickets.
Morning, Bill. He was an excellent speaker. And you said Larry and Tim, right?
I know you've heard this before, but don't forget to get your raffle tickets. 50-50 raffle tickets. You could come home with some free money.
And Larry Adams. Him, if he comes, he's usually a little late.
Welcome to Rotary. 2 minutes to noon. And that's all the time you have to get your raffle tickets. The pot's over $2,300, so don't miss out.
Hi guys, what's going on, Erica? Truck. Trucks. I can't take my eyes off you. Trucks. For 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Bobby,
David.
brother, did you get my email?
Yeah, and I just talked to some people, Nancy Bevins about HSL.
Good.
So I'm sending her Derek's contact information because Bert doesn't. He doesn't know what cars he even owns. You know.
Yes.
So he's
Is
the one
he the
that does
decision
that.
maker about the
Well, he drives them.
sponsorship?
He's the one that takes
though?
care of them.
Who's the decision maker
No,
about
on
the
the
sponsorship?
it's going to end up being Bert.
Okay, I need to see him then. How do
Well,
I get?
He lives in La Jolla. I sent you an email or called you or texted you.
You did.
Yeah,
When?
like as soon as I saw your thing last
Oh,
week.
okay,
He's
okay.
he's in La Jolla.
Okay.
You got to call the office number, and then they'll send him the number to call you
Okay.
if he wants to call you. That's
Sounds
all
good.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll
Are
chase
you
it
having
down.
me introduce him, or are you
Yeah.
in? Oh, okay, no worries. I gotta go say hi to our police bus.
Enjoy your lunch, and we'll see you in 10.
Okay, lunch.
Nice to meet you, Lateef. Yeah, just grab me after the meeting. Okay? That'd be awesome. I did check into some things to try to find out more from what Dan had mentioned. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming. Sure. Yeah, she told me that. Yeah. Thank you very much. Hi, Michelle. You are going to be right at the beginning, so in about 9, 8 minutes, if you come up over by the stairs, and I'll call you up. That'd be great. Nice to meet you. So happy we chatted. Yeah, it's great. No, I'm just trying. No, I know, which is very kind of you, by the way. So, yeah, just perfect timing. Perfect timing. Emma. Have you met Emma? What's that? Emma, this is Michelle. Jennifer, this is Michelle. Right, Michelle. Exactly. So get ready. So get ready. What? All right, guys. Here we go. We will. Now go ahead and finish it now. We will. Good morning, everyone. If you'd please stand, that would be excellent. I would like to introduce Michelle Spetnagel, new member, who will now be leading us in the pledge and the song.
Right on, Michelle.
Hi, everybody. Are we ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chris, it's the national anthem.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Chris. That was great. Now we have Gordy. Come on up. Gordy will be giving us our inspiration. He's in business services with Telecom, First Digital Telecom, University of Phoenix student, ex-student.
Thank you. I haven't even said it. I'm done. So my inspiration today is called Be the Saguaro. I'd like to consider for a moment the saguaro cactus. It stands out there in 110-degree heat, no shade, no complaints, wearing what is essentially a suit of needles. And here's the part I love. The saguaro doesn't even grow its first arm until it's 70 years old. 70. Some of us in the room are just getting started, botanically speaking, of course. But the saguaro's real secret is the monsoon. When those storms roll in, you know the ones when the sky turns the color of a bruise and your neighbor's patio furniture ends up in your yard. The saguaro doesn't hide. It expands. Its ribs literally stretch out to soak up the storm, storing all that water for the dry months ahead. It takes the roughest weather of the year and turns it into what keeps it standing. Let's learn from that saguaro. When things get stormy in our community, we don't board up. We expand. We soak it in. We store it up. We hand it out all year long. Quietly, steadily, and occasionally a little prickly. So this week, be the saguaro. Stand tall, open up when the storm hits, and give it 70 years. The arms will come.
That was great, Gordy. Thank you very much. And now we have Dre Williams, Insurance and Risk Management, Colonial Life, and the University of Arizona.
Hi there, everybody. So my job today is to welcome all the guests. So, and I actually have failed in my duties because I keep forgetting to mention that we have people watching the meeting from home. So if you're ever traveling or not able to be in the room, you can always get on, I think it's the website, and then watch the meeting, or you can watch the recordings as well. So welcome to the people that are also watching. I don't know if they are. So, oh, and I didn't get the list of the people who are actually guests. Do we have any guests? Sorry about that.
Phil, why don't you stand up and introduce yourself? All right. There you go, Luann.
Sorry about that. Normally, somebody's here to hand it to me, so I apologize. Okay, so guest of Alan Sharp. Oh, and to back it up, if you are a guest, please stand up and be recognized when I call your name. So, guest of Alan Schroep, Luann Barr. Guest of Jen Delaney, Lee Blahnik. Guest of Carrie Benjamin, Aaliyah Ham. Guest of Tim Medkoff, Owen Becker. Another guest of Carrie Benjamin, Dan, I don't know his last name. Another guest of Carrie Benjamin, not here? Oh, sorry, okay. Guest of Jerry Hollowell, Tim Doe. Guest of Vic Jacobs, Adam Jacobs. Guest of Gordy, Latif Aliwula, Bodie. And I think that's everybody. So if you like what you see, this is a great place where you can connect and form great friendships, community service. Please consider joining. So before you actually leave, stop by the table at the door. We have packets for your consideration to join. So thanks so much and welcome guests.
All right, now for everybody's favorite, the Cookie Monster. This week's Cookie Monster is Jen Delaney, who is with Cuba Made. And so, Jen, come on up. All right, Jen receives this beautiful necklace, first of all, lovely. She also receives a tumbler. It's got the Cookie Monster on one side of it, and on the other side of it, it says, The Rotary Club of Tucson. There you go. And then she's got any extra cookies out there. This is for Jen.
At Kuma Made, we make body care products and fragrance oils, and there are some samples on the table for you to take if you would like to partake. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm introducing the introducer, okay? So the introducer is Jennifer Sprung, and if you want to be around somebody with a lot of energy, maybe you need some energy, and it'll just kind of come off, exude off of her onto you. So Jennifer, if you'd please come up and introduce Emma.
That's better. I got it. Yeah, Dot and I are kind of vertically challenged. Okay, well, good afternoon all. The Rotary Club of Tucson. Woo! Reminds me of the Ohio State. Okay, got it. Got it. No, go Cats. So, I am your assistant governor again. And I am very proud to be your assistant governor. If you need me for anything, you reach out. Please, this year, send me some invitations to help assist at some of your volunteer events. I was at 5 hours at Food Bank on Saturday with Tucson Sunrise Club. So may I join Rotary Club of Tucson sometime?
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks.
Car show, October.
Oh, I attend that car show faithfully every year. For like 19 years. Sorry, not 21. Is 21st this year? Then I've almost attended every one of them. Do I get a trophy? I get a cookie. Yes. Okay, thank you. Hey, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the 2627 District 5500 District Governor, Emma Carrillo. Let me tell you a little bit about Emma. And then once I finish talking about Emma, then we all get to rise and welcome her to the microphone, of which I will adjust upwards. Yes. Emma is a native Arizonan. How many native Arizonans in the room? Woohoo! How many native Tucsonans? Woo! Okay. Emma is a native Arizona, born in Morenci, raised in Morenci. She's schooled at the University of Arizona, BA in Education, MA in Reading Language Culture. Go Cats. And she has an admin certificate from NAU. She's a retired elementary school principal from the Sunnyside School District. And as an educator spanning 4 decades, her career in education encompassed training educators in effective language and teaching strategies, learning strategies, mentoring educators for future administrative roles. Emma is a proud member and past president of Tucson Keno Rotary. That's also in District 5500. She has served in multiple leadership roles in her club and has been active on numerous community service projects with a focus on literacy. She has served as a member of various D5500 committees, including 2326 5500 Strategic Action Plan, the District Conference Planning Committee, District Service Project Chair, served as an Assistant Governor of Region 7. She's completed her ARLA. Anybody know what that means? Okay. Arizona Rotary Leadership Academy. Many of you should do this. Get involved. She finished that in 23-24. She did the Emerging Leadership Program with Zone 2627 and did Governor Nominee Leadership Training Zone 2627. Beyond that, she enjoys attending movies, gardening, laughing with friends and family. Part of her personal daily ritual involves 4 actions. Try something new, improve her home environment, do something for someone else, and nourish her soul. Please welcome Emma Carrillo.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not a behind the podium kind of person, and I am here because I'm being selfish and I want to nourish my soul today, and my way of doing that is to be with you, and that is my 4th one. But my name is Emma Carrillo. I am a retired administrator. I was for 42 years, as Jennifer mentioned, at the Sunnyside District. But I started as an elementary teacher. Then I went on to be what they call Title I facilitator, which I train teachers, I mentor teachers, I model for teachers. I did everything that possible. Then, you know, one day they discover you, that you can do all kinds of stuff, right? Are you familiar with those kind of roles? And they say, you need to be a principal. I go, I don't know if I want to be a principal. I love what I'm doing. No, you need to be a principal. So I went into my training, and I did that, and I went into an administrative role for the next 16 years. I actually retired 3 times, believe it or not. Yes, I did. I retired very young the first time. Then they said, come back for a while. I came back for 13 years after that. And I thought, no, I got to go now. So I left again. And 2 years later, again, they called me. And I stayed for maybe 2 more. And then 1 year, I said, this is it. left again. And the superintendent calls me, and he says, just one more year, Emma, we need for you to take care of a school. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go. I'm just going to do it. Because no one would apply for that school. So I went to that school, and it was the best experience of my life. Because I've always been a facilitator type of person. I'm not a directive type of person. So sometimes leadership takes different, what it looks like, And I guess I was a right fit for that school. But at the very end, there was like 10 or 15 applicants because they thought the school was the greatest. Well, it was after I left. But anyway, so much for me. But that's a little bit about me. And so, but you know what? When I was growing up, nobody said, hey, do you want to be a DG when you grow up? Well, I didn't even know what DG was. I didn't know what Rotary was. I didn't know what any of this stuff meant. But it only takes one moment, so for us to be reminded, to ask a person. So I was sitting in Caruso's Italian restaurant, and my boss came up to me, my ex-boss, because he was retired too. He says, Emma, you retired, right? I said, yeah, I think for sure this is it. He says, you need to join Rotary. And I'm going, what's my first question you think I asked? What's Rotary? And we take it for granted that people know what's Rotary. Well, it's not true. Now, does it mean that people didn't have the behaviors of a Rotarian? No. I think I've had behaviors of a Rotarian since I was 2 years old. My mother and father always were contributing to the community one way or other, and they took us along with them. And so I had in my heart the service, but I didn't know the organization. So just something for you to think about. I can tell you stories and more stories. But anyway, that's a little bit about me. So what are my goals? Or my goals? They're not my goals. No, I shouldn't say that. What are alignment to the Rotary International goals? So one is to strengthen membership. I did look at every club, including this club, to what your membership looked like, your retention, your engagement, your onboarding. And so you're doing a great job. But one of the things, Rotary International, by the way, we do have, and I'm sure you've talked about it, Bobby, about Create Lasting Impact. Our RI president, the new one, his name is Olea Yinka Babaloa from Nigeria. And he delivered the message of Create Lasting Impact for this Rotary year. So everything that I know, the DG line, myself, the AGs, that's exactly in line with the message. It's not a theme, it's not a mantra, it's a message. Because people will say, well, what happened to last year's theme? United for Good. It never went away. As far as I'm concerned, you can say unite for good to create lasting impact. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's continuity. But to highlight some of Rotary International goals, the goal is to grow 1.25 million Rotarians by the year 2030, which is the 125th anniversary for the Rotary International. And to have 125,000 Rotaractors globally by 2030. But, we have to look at some priorities within membership. Of course, the onboarding. And you, Tucson Club, I was very proud during the district assembly. Your president, Bobby, and Dottie, the immediate past district governor, shared your red badge, blue badge. And it's excellent. That's exactly what you want. I mean, it was excellent. So thank you for that, sharing that time. But then not everyone does it, so we need to share, right? And then there's the engagement. I've been to a couple of your meetings. You're a very engaging club, and I thank you for that. And retention. So, and we're going to talk about that in a few minutes in a little activity that I have. But you want to think about how every member can help welcome a new person to the club. We want to keep the members in club, which I know you all do, and make Rotary a place where people feel belong. And every time I come to this meeting, I feel like I belong here. So that's the kind of feeling you all always want to have, although we're a guest, and I feel that way. So 1, strong membership. 2, eradicate polio. Rotary's clearest example of creating lasting impact is to promise to help eradicate polio. And through Polio Plus contributions, Rotarians continue moving the world closer than ever to ending this disease. And your club is a perfect example of right to end polio. Your club is leading that charge, which is excellent. And I'm very proud to say, that your chair and your group, your Tucson Club leads that whole idea of eradicating polio plus. So I thank you for that. I think it's been almost $70 million with the matching. Is that right, Charlotte? You're here? Over 70 million. I think give yourself a hand for that one. Wouldn't it be, and I don't know if maybe you are already, wouldn't it be outstanding in addition that every member in this club becomes a Polio Plus Society member? It only takes $100 a year. That's it, to become a Polio Plus Society member. Wouldn't that be an outstanding goal that I can come at the end of this Rotary year and say, did you know the Tucson Club is 100% club of Polio Plus Society? Yeah. I'm just inviting you to think about that.
Let's do it.
All right. $100 annually. Number 3. I did my homework. And I'll tell you in a minute a variety of ways that I used my homework to study the Tucson Club. But your local clubs and your international clubs are just outstanding. And the latest, of course, is your Senegal Club, the global one. And we've invited, I'm sure, to also participate in our conference. But I can see that this club, you are definitely involved in local clubs, global clubs, and around the 7 areas of focus, which is clean water, and you support education, fight disease, you grow local economies, and you protect mothers and children, and you respond to the community needs. So I want to just thank you for doing that, because service projects are just not service projects. That's our way to communicate peace. This is our way to communicate peace. Every time we do a service project, remember that. We are communicating a form of peace. Okay, so it's not just being in the negotiating table. So, speaking of membership, I have some questions. I want to get to know a few of you. So, at this time, if I could have Tucson Rotary Club members, there's 2 steps to this, that are less than 1 year or less, and that you're brand new Rotarians. Because some of you in this room are brand new to the club, but you maybe have been Rotarians already for 30 years somewhere else. So just remain seated if you're one of those. What I'd like for you to do is, if you're a brand new to Rotary and a brand new Rotarian to the Tucson Club, would you please stand up? And just remain standing up. So, don't you want to know what's going to keep them in Rotary? Not particularly your club, but in Rotary, right? So, Erica, what is going to keep you in Rotary?
Engagement and connection.
All right. Nicole, same question. What's going to keep you in Rotary?
I was going to say the community.
Okay. Yeah, just go over there. And that same question. What's going to keep you in Rotary?
Fellowship and community service.
everyone within this group and our mission.
Community service as well as the mission, and meeting all the fellow Rotarians here, and learning to develop my skills to improve our own community.
All right, I'm going to change it up a little bit now for the rest of them, another one. Okay, so here we go. So, tell me in one word what makes your club, Tucson Club, special.
The people.
Hey, cookies is acceptable. Why not?
She said people.
People.
She said people.
Family.
Family.
The way they support the mission and help me to be able to support the mission.
All right,
That is
the
not
mission.
one word.
That's a big
That's
long
okay,
word.
mission. That's what, no.
I said cookies.
Cookies. Yay, cookies.
The people.
The people, yes.
Car show, which is now one word.
Car show. Yeah, we'll make it one word.
Family and mentorship.
Mentorship.
The people.
People. Well, I think you should give your new members a big round of applause. You heard what they said. Now, you go ahead and sit down. Now, I'm going to put some people off, so I just wanted to know something about other people. If you've been in the club less than a year, but you joined the Tucson Rotary Club and you were been a Rotarian for 30 years, 40 years, whatever, could you stand up? Even though you've been in the club for less than 1 year, but you were a previous Rotarian. Nobody wants to stand up. Okay. I know there's some of you in here. Jonathan, I know you're in here. So thank you. Just give him applause for he's here. But now, that was our newer membership. But I want to know a little bit from your Rotarian members that are 50 years plus in the club. So, Bill, are you here, Bill Harlow? Where are you, Bill? All right, Bill. So, Bill, I don't know if I have a question for you. But I actually do have one. So, our message is to create lasting impact. Our conference this year is in Tubac. By the way, you're all invited. It's going to be outstanding. Come on, please come join us. September 18th and 19th in Tubac. And I guess you could say it's the theme, the message. It's how has Rotary impacted you? Share your story. So guess what? I want to ask you, Bill. How has Rotary impacted you? With a few words, share your story.
Of all the people to ask. I don't know how to answer that. I am such an introvert.
Good.
Move closer. Can you hear that? Okay. I've been a member for 55 years.
Everybody, a big round of applause. 55 years. That's awesome. 55 years. All right. Is Larry here? Larry, would you stand up for us, please? How has Rotary impacted you?
The fellowship that we have, whether it be at meetings or on projects or car show, the friendships that you make. And what kind of impresses me is that when someone is asked in the Rotary sense if they're willing to help on this or that, the answer is always yes. Always yes. Not this year. It's always yes.
Thank you, Larry. Larry, guess what? When I was mentoring future administrators, I said, when people ask you a question and it seems impossible to do, you say yes. Well, what if it's this, Ms. Carrillo? I said, as long as it's legal and you're not breaking policy, there's always a yes somewhere. All right. And then there's Tim. Where's Tim? Tim, not here? Okay. Well, everyone, there are many more of you in here. There are 40 plus. And so just for me to know, would you stand up if you're in the 40 plus range? Please stand up. Excellent. Well, you know, as district governors, we always come with little trinkets or prizes and things like that. But I decided my gift to you is more of a literary kind of a form. And I love poems. I love poetry. It's just been a passion of mine ever since I was young and when I was a teacher and so on. So my gift to you, Tucson Club, I wrote a poem for you. But before I read the poem, I'm going to ask you a few questions to think about because the answers are in the poem. Do you know your charter number? You just by yourself, just your own thinking. If you say yes, great. If you say no, you're going to learn through my poem. Do you know when your club was chartered? Exact date. If you do, perfect. If you don't, I hope I'm right. And do you know who was the architect of your Rotary Club in the very beginning? And also, do you know, let me see. I think that's, that's basic. So here you go. Here is my poem to you, to the Tucson Rotary Club. In honor of the Rotary Club of Tucson, chartered, and you tell me if I did it, if it's an incorrect historical number, you let me know. And if it's wrong, you can blame Mark Irvin and Jennifer Hoffman. And you know why? I did my homework. I went to the website, I watched some videos, I took notes, and I go, okay, all right, I can put it together now. Here we go. Oh, and I took whatever notes people gave me for the prep. So here we go. So in honor of the Rotary Club of Tucson, chartered April 21st, 1921. Is that correct? Yes. All right. The first Rotary Club in Tucson. Whoa. When Tucson streets were young with dust and dawn, and the desert light lay gold on every stone, a circle formed where service carried on. A pledge to build, to lift, to lead, to own the hope that neighbors shape a city's soul. The Rotary Club of Tucson. Charter number, here you go, 856. In April's grace. See Rotary's wheel in Tucson's heart to turn. And by the way, I'm just going to stop right here. Do you know all the meeting places that you've been at? Well, you're about to learn. Blame Jennifer or Mark, I can tell you. I might have left one out. Hope I didn't. I'm going to start again. Charter number 856 in April's grace. Set Rotary's wheels in Tucson's heart to turn. From the Santa Rita's halls, a meeting place, to the pioneer lights where fellowship would burn. Through the Ramada days, Doubletree, and the convention center welcome friends. The Rotary Club of Tucson. John B. Lyman Jr., with architect's hand, helped sketch a future broader than a wall. James and Lawton served the youth of this land, and Mount Lemon heard the mountain camp call. Camp Lawton rose where pine and sky are one, a first deed beneath the Tucson sun, the Rotary Club of Tucson. From boyhood trails to scholarships in schools, from local needs to dreams beyond the sea, the club, Rotary Club, has answered with enduring tools, with compassion, grit, and generosity. In Senegal, as well as the Sonoran Plain, service became a bridge through hope and gain. The Rotary Club of Tucson. I'm not finished yet. For more than 100 years, through change and time, its members kept one steady truth in view: that civic life is service made sublime, and leadership is what good neighbors do. They fund the learning and make civic good. The classic car show rolls with polished pride, a modern engine driving gifts that last. While riders join the end to right polio ride and promise forward from a faithful past. With Polio Plus, their generous dollars to help world see health in the children's eyes. The Rotary Club of Tucson. So now you're going to say, so raise your glass. You want to do the glass? So, Bobby's going to say something. So raise your glass. Maybe not. Yeah. So raise your glass to Tucson's oldest flame. That's you, Tucson Rotary Club. The club whose legacy still lights the way. Congratulations to every member serving day by day. May each become, though every gift and quest, part of the Rotary legacy. Service above self. Congratulations. Well, I just gave you my speech, and I want to thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma. That was wonderful. I wanted to also get a book here for you that Doreen had come up with. It's called Making a Difference. And we have the speakers always sign the book, and it's for Make Way for Books. It goes in their library.
I love that. And part of the history that I did read about was growing seeds, and there was so much more I read about you, but I couldn't fit into a poem. It would be like a 10-page poem. So, but yes.
All right. All right, so thank you again, Emma. And now, Nancy Bevins, if you and Elena would please stand.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to introduce Elena Ha today. Elena joined our club at the beginning of this year and has already accomplished all the requirements for the blue badge. She is enthusiastic, she is a go-getter, and I can guarantee she's going to help this club create lasting impact. So help me welcome, please stand, and help me welcome our latest blue badge member, Elena Ha.
Excuse me. All right, and now I would like to also bring up Jordan. Jordan, come on up. Jordan is a corporate sponsor, carries the active member that's here with, and you all know him because he's always at the front door. But Jordan, thank you very much for becoming a corporate sponsor. If you'd like to say a couple words.
No,
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. That's a couple words. We can handle a lot more of those, huh? All right. Now we'll get into the club business. First of all, happy birthdays to Jim Lubinsky, who couldn't be here today, but Dave White, Diana Cannon, and Jim Ronstadt. But first, Dave, with White Star Consulting and Temple U. Please come up.
You know, I have a good collection of shirts, and I wore this one because I'm still celebrating our 250th birthday. And I figure that, you know, it took about this long for good old King George to get the news that he was fired. So it's pretty good. I just love being a part of this club. You know, I was introduced to Rotary when I was a senior in high school. They invited me to the Vosburg Hotel in San Jacinto, California. I went down and they gave me a check for $500, which was half of my first year tuition at a private college. I won't tell you what year that was. No, it was 1971. So, wow. So things have changed, haven't they, in terms of tuition costs. Wow. You know, several years ago, I wrote a mission statement for myself, which was that I wanted my life to create value for others. And my service in this world, I wanted to create value that would last. And when I found Rotary, I felt aligned. And I love being a part of this group of folks that feels the same way. I mean, I'm aligned. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dave. And for those of you that don't know, Dave was car show chair last year, so please give him a hand for that because that's a big deal. Okay. All right, next, Diana Cannon. She's Pima Community College Foundation and from Western Michigan U.
Thank you, Bobby. I think I grew a limb, a cactus limb, so I qualify with this birth. Well, actually, I'm a little beyond this birthday, but I've came across this in a Hallmark card, and it reminded me of all of my friends and my family that are in Rotary. And it says, "You're a real angel." Some people are angels without any wings, who spread joy around and do wonderful things. And that's all of you. I want to give Bobby a dedication to the Ride to End Polio for Steve Pickering.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Diana. And next, actually, he was the star of the show last week because it was actually his birthday, and his son tried to embarrass him. So, did a great guy. And but I'd like to introduce Jim Ronstadt, a member since June 1st of 1980, Insurance and Risk Management, and Ronstadt Insurance, Inc., and a great alumni of the University of Arizona. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a real pleasure to be here 46 years later. It's been a wonderful experience with the Rotary Club. Thanks to my wife, we have been able to make full Paul Harris members of all of our family. We have 2 more that we're going to start. And I also want to start the last 2 that have started their Paul Harris. I want to give them each $100. So thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time. 85 is interesting.
And Jim gave us those checks last week, so it's already collecting interest for us. So that's great, Jim. Thank you very much. Then I think we can jump. All right, introduction of a new member. Mark Irvin, if you'd please come up, or do right there. Tim, come on up. We want everybody to see you, Tim. And I know you're not quiet based on that last meeting we had at the parish.
Of all the things Tim is, quiet's not one of them. Emma, thanks for being here today. You know, not just being our district governor, but your past employment and being a school teacher and all the stuff with Sunnyside. You know, we're really involved with that, the Boys and Girls Club, and just appreciate what you always did. So I have the pleasure to introduce a guy that I refer to as Timmy. If your name is Tim, because my brother's name is Tim, your name is going to be Timmy. So let me tell you a little bit about Timmy Medcoff, personal. First, Timmy was made in Vietnam. He was born in Michigan. Yes, he's a Detroit Lion fan. He grew up in Alaska, which is where he learned his passion for fishing, which I think is pretty cool. He's been married to Lori for 26 years. They got 2 amazing kids, his son Keegan and their daughter Rylan. These 2 are empty nesters, not the kids, the parents. Education, overachiever, UCLA, cum laude. University of Scotland, U of A Law, cum laude. Okay, business, founding partner of Farhang and Medcoff. Everybody thinks that Ali is my buddy because of the Arizona Bowl. The guy that did all the heavy lifting was Tim Medcoff, who put all the agreements together. He serves as our managing partner as well, and his areas of practice, HR, labor. I use him a lot for business. He's just a great guy. Accolades, let me touch on these, the stuff that Tim's going to kick me for saying. AV-rated attorney since 2010, recognized best lawyers every year since 2018, recognized as a Southwest super lawyer since 2011. Since 2014, he's been Arizona's finest lawyers, and he's also, this is really cool, recognized as the top 50 pro bono attorneys in the state. Community involvement, Tucson Metro Chamber, Mountain Oyster Club, Winers and Diners, our incoming president, important to me. Desert Thunder Squadron member, El Tour, I could go on, Southern Arizona Leadership, Tucson Airport Authority, etc. Let me tell you what's important to Tim. Family, military, cycling, friends, good food, wine. Without further ado, please say hi to our latest and greatest member, Timmy Medcoff.
Thank you all. Those of you who don't know me, and one thing that Mark didn't mention is I'm also a Rotarian Ambassadorial Scholar. I got selected in 1994 from UCLA, and I grew up a poor kid in Kenai, Alaska, and the Rotary Scholarship changed my life. It gave me an opportunity to go abroad, live abroad, experience Rotarians and clubs in Scotland, and give back. And that's when I first learned service above self. And this is a long time coming. Mark's been leaning on me for several years to join the club. Those of you who know Mark, he's very persuasive. But it took a little while for me to say yes because I am so involved in the community. And I'm a big believer if you get involved with an organization, you need to give it your all and be a part of it. And I look forward to being a part of this organization, living the creative service above self and making a lasting impression. So look forward to meeting you and working with all of you and making a difference in our community. Thank you.
We're smiling.
Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, next up we have Sergeant of Arms, Dre.
All right, the moment you've all been waiting for, the raffle. So we currently have in the big pot $2,422. And then with the raffle ticket, it's $76 that you have the opportunity to win. So I'll have you, ma'am, Jennifer, if you wouldn't mind pulling out one of those. Drum roll, please. Okay. 5, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. 5, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, our guests. So come up and get your money. But let's see if you actually get the big
bucks.
All right, Emma. All right. Get loud. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Thanks for playing. I'll be back again next week. Or not next week, in a few weeks.
Yeah. Jordan, congratulations. Yep, but that's awesome. Now, folks, I do want to remind you, though, I mean, listen to what it's $2,400 and some dollars. Now it'll be up over that. So try to buy lots of raffle tickets because now it's getting into be some really serious money. Now we've got announcements. Events and projects are on your table. Please take a look at those. And I did want to make one main thing, and I think we're doing really good selling anyway, but the replacement social mixer is next Wednesday on 7/29. It's up at the Hacienda del Sol, so super convenient for many, many of you. So that's one I was going to run over and point a finger to it, but I'm not quite that tall. But that is definitely one to hit. The Terraza patio. Ashley, if you'd please stand up. I want to make sure everybody knows who you are since you're going to be heading the front table. That's Ashley. That's Doreena's daughter. And she is our assistant person that runs the club. Doing a great job. Doing a great job. She probably does run the club. You're right. Because she tells Mom what to do. All right. So please sign up for that. And Dorina made me say for sure by noon on Friday because we are getting a lot of people signing up for that. Red badge selfies. Here we have her Jeff Ronstadt, Tina Bow-Schatz, Bruce Jacobs, and Jim Ronstadt. And where was that, Jeff? Over there by the door. Okay, thank you very much. You get out. You definitely get out. All right. The one on the right, I'll set Jeff up for that. It's Jeff, Alan Pressel, and Mitch Pizak. And Mitch was having a great time. I know that. There was only one person that had a better time than Mitch. That would be Brittany. Yeah, how you feeling, Brittany? All right. So that was at... Where, Jeff? Fairway Cigars. Thank you for hosting that. That was a lot of fun.
Fairway Cigars, everybody. You got to get there. Yeah. Broadway and Country Club.
A lot of fun. And next we have Mimi. Mimi, great that you got a picture with, is that with Jeff again? God, you're worse than Rob Same for crying out loud. All right, and then after that we have my beautiful bald head next to Brittany. We're holding her up. We got Erica, we've got Daryl, and we've got Luis in the front. And behind, is that Tim Gronke by chance? And Dan Com. And everybody knows Dan. So great picture there. Thank you very much. That was definitely at the Cigars. All right. And finally, we went to the leadership conference this Saturday at the, over on Oracle. And it was a great turnout. Emma was in charge of that. And Dot is in the middle, obviously, me on the left. And Jeannie Zita, who is involved in so many things. It's really hard for me to even say which ones because I'll forget something. But thank you, Jeannie, for everything that you do. And we have we hit that already, the social. And then this is the best picture. I love this picture. This is Jeannie and her family. And that's the Family Fun Club that hopefully we can get some pictures from all of you for each week. $50 donation to help the club, but you get to show off your family. So, Jeannie, will you please tell everybody who they are?
That I'm holding is Basil. That is Basil, who's 2.5, and then his little brother Winslow is the one that my husband is holding. And we had visited them in late June and had a great time, and I wanted to be part of the Family Fun Club and show them off too.
Thank you very much, Jeannie. And it's just the cutest picture. I love that. And one thing I definitely did, because this came up at our that conference on Saturday, that Jeannie Zita has been over our youth Rotary Youth the Rotary Exchange, right, for youth.
This is Rotary Friendship Exchange.
Oh, I'm sorry. We jumped. I'm sorry. I had a different one. Yes. Sorry about that. But we're going to have 15 Rotarians from Romania. They're going to be here on September 23rd. They will have a little time to speak, but we also have Don Pooley that day that was scheduled months in advance. So, but afterwards, they said they'll talk a little bit, but then they will also be here to ask questions and talk to afterwards. And as many people as you can, please come up and meet them, because they're supposed to be very eloquent in English, so that will help us all, and it'll be great.
For everybody to know, at TUBAC, the 16 Romanian Rotarians plus
16.
Rotarians from China will be present. So come on out on the 18th and 19th of September to meet them.
So we're going to have a big...
It's going to be international.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jennifer. Next, we've got this service project minute. Go ahead.
Howdy.
Dean.
How's everybody doing?
Hey, Joe.
It's on? Okay. Such a deal. So, we heard about service projects from our illustrious governor, and she mentioned one that we're working already to organize. In fact, Dave White's going to help us out on that. Dave, thank you very much. And it's the Camp Lawton Boy Scout Camp. And Jim Lawton, who was one of the founders of that camp, was also one of the charter members of our club. So there's a nice, wonderful tie there. The other thing is we're working on 15 projects. And remember, circle the date, September 2nd. We're going to have all sorts of tables here in this wonderful hall, and you're going to be able to sign up for the service project you'd like. Last thing, we are still looking for a captain to help us with Dan Calm for the Salvation Army Red Kettle Drive. So if you're interested, how many folks have done the Red Kettle Drive? That's what I thought. So come and see me after the meeting, and we'll get you hooked up. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Joe.
Bobby, if I could, I just want to thank everyone that brought electronics out today to the U-Haul. We're going to do it again a little later in the year if you happen to forget everything, but we'll thank you for bringing everything out.
Thank you, Gordy, very much for that. And Dan, we now have you.
Can a prior sergeant at arms fine a member, Happy Jackson, for interjecting in the meeting when he wasn't supposed to be on? I think, Gordy, that's $50.
Begrudgingly. But yes, $50.
All right. Normally it's well. Last week, President Bruce, past President Bruce said, get involved. The one thing that he said, get involved. So from a membership minute standpoint, what I would say to you is we have other jobs besides some of the service projects. So Joe D's running the service projects. Drea runs the greeters, the mystery editor, inspiration. What else do you have? I should know this. There's a lot of jobs there. Jen Delaney is running the switcher and the AV. There's no better way to get to know the members of the club than running the AV board. If you want to get involved and do that, we could use some help over there. So if you want to get involved, we have some stuff you can do. Joe D can get you involved. Drea can get you involved. Jen can get you involved. And if worst push comes to shove, you don't know where you want to go, Dorina would be probably a pretty good place to start. So for all you new members and all the Red Badgers that stood up, thank you for being here. We always need help, and it's wonderful to get involved in some of this stuff in the day-to-day meetings or the week-to-week meetings just because you learn so much more. Thank you.
All right. Luis, where are you?
Here, just 1 second, right before while she's walking over to you. I just wanted to, if everybody would just for a second, Jeannie, would you please? Oh, you're already standing up. Wonderful. All right, Jeannie, at the meeting this Saturday, she does the Rotary Youth Exchange for us, but she does so much more because she does it for the district as well. So she puts a lot of time and effort into the Rotary Youth Exchange, and they think they've got it all set up for this year. But if everybody give her a big hand because she works her tail off. All right, so now car show. All right, so here we go. Jeannie for Alan Rogers, car show minute.
Thank you for that comment, Bobby, but it's really everybody in here that helps make Youth Exchange go. And our student had a visa interview Tuesday of this week and seemed to go fine, but now they're doing social networking systems reviews. So he's got to be reviewed for 5 years back on any social media to be sure he's not going to come over here and try to stay or something. Anyway, car show minute. What I wanted to let you know, if you could go to the first slide, is that we picked up from last week, we picked up a little bit. We're now at 15.2% toward our goal, and we've got 14 weeks. Closer to the mic. All right, I'll keep trying. So we're closer to our goal by about another percent, and we have 14 weeks to go to get to our goal of 30,000. On the next two sheets, we have had one additional person hit the Club 50 mark, which means these people are eligible to win one of 50 gift certificates at the end, and that is Steve Pickering. And I noticed today John Plimpton is going to be added to that as well. And then the next, yeah. And then we have a number of really wonderful sellers that are highlighted that have been featured before. And it's from a lot of different ways that people sell tickets. And the next page, last week I did have up here, one of the ways you can become a ticket seller is to find a partner seller, such as another Rotary Club, that you might ask them if they would like to make $5 out of every $10 car show ticket they sell. And some of them are spoken for. I think Jennifer's Club, I think Chuck Sawyer usually connects with you, but it's fair game to approach other Rotary Clubs to see if they would like to be partner sellers. And the half that they get. But the half that they turn in, you get to have as credit for you. So a couple of other quick things. Dave White has organized some of these clear boxes to which if some of you have businesses and stuff and you want to sell tickets, the stubs can go in these boxes and they have a nice little header on them. I don't know how the key gets out of this box since I think it's already locked, but you'll figure that out before we give this one away. Anyway, if you're interested in that, I have about another 4 of them in my car I could bring in. And we have plenty of packets to give out for those who don't have them. And if you want to do online, please let me know this week or through next Wednesday, because I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks in August, the first 2 weeks in August. And if you want to sell online, I'd love to give you QR codes and custom URLs and the information to make that easier. So anyway, let's do it. It's time.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I'd just like to put a plug in also for Jeannie on this, is that we have 28 new members that are less than 1 year in the club. So if you need help with anybody giving you any tips on to get those tickets sold, where to go, who to speak to, don't hesitate to ask any of us that have been around for a while. All right, now Luis.
Thank you. So I want to thank everybody for that showed up on Sunday. We had about 30 riders, and not just from our club, but from other clubs. And I want to thank Matt for leading the fast-paced group, and Mimi, where are you? There you go. And Dr. Alan Rogers for leading the social ride. If you're interested, please contact me. There's new members that have been interested about this, and we gotta get this done. Thank you.
Thanks, Luis.
And if you're wondering how to reach out to other members, if you can get on the website, log into the website and look at the directory. You can get people's phone numbers, emails, all that information is there.
And Luis, what date exactly is the L Tour? 21st.
21st of what? Saturday, November 21st is the L Tour. New jerseys.
Okay, great.
If you like gear.
Okay.
Are you going to model it next week?
Yes. Well, next month.
Oh, okay.
All right, so thank you again, Luis. And I did want to also mention that on the 18th, that Wednesday, John Huco, he and his team, they come and ride, which helps us raise so much more money. But he's going to be speaking at our Rotary on the 18th. So, bring a Rotary friend, and I think it'll be really interesting. And it's pretty impressive. Thank him for everything that he's done, because I know a lot of that $75 million is because of John Huco. He's the Secretary General of the Rotary International. So he's in Evanston, Illinois, and he's over, is it 36,000 or 46,000 clubs? I've read both, but it's a lot of clubs he's over. And so he does obviously a lot for our club as well. All right, now finally, thank you to all of our virtual guests. Thank you. And hope you enjoyed the meeting. Welcome to all of our guests, regular guests. Please donate to the U of A and Pima Community College scholarship students. And again, Doreen would like me to show this to everybody so you just don't look right over it. So scholarships, and so in the past few years, Pima Community College has not, they have not used to their advantage these scholarships, but we upped that, the foundation upped that quite a bit. So I think we're going to end up with a big group of Pima College kids as well. So there you go. Happy birthday to Dave, Diana, and Jim. Thank you to Emma for coming to speak to us today. Thank you for our Cookie Monster, Jen Delaney, and Kumba Maid. Jordan, thanks for your corporate membership. We really appreciate it. Go find another corporate member for us, all right? And then welcome to the club, Tim. Great having you here. And congrats on your blue badge as well, Alina Ha. And next week is the social mixer again at Terraza Bar at the Hacienda del Sol. Sign up by Friday noon, like we said. Next lunch meeting will be on August 5th. And the program will be Jerry Bustamante with Copper World. We will be in the community. We'll be in this room again, and so use the parking lot A. And toast and adjournment by Gordy Seward.
To the Saguaro, who reminds us to stand tall in the heat, drink deep when the storms come, and never rush the good stuff. May we be just as sturdy, half as patient, and only half as less prickly.
Right on.
You're here.
Here, here.